that he's had in his life and his experience at such a young age, but how he's allowed God's love to triumph over that.
Before I start, I want to thank Braxton for giving me this amazing opportunity to share my story. I'm Talon known. Most of you already know me. Some of you know my story, but if you don't, here it is. I was only 5, almost 6. Life was great. I had so much fun with my dad. We went dirt bike riding. We went to the Westwood Club. We played rock band. We played soccer. And in our backyard, we had this huge hill. And whenever we got pizza boxes, we saved them, brought them to the top, got in them, and slid down the hill. We did crazy stuff. And we even had a new baby sister, and our family was now complete. 2 days after my 6th birthday, my parents sat us down and told us that my dad had a rare stomach cancer. I didn't know what that meant. My parents were gone all the time, so other people, like our friends and neighbors, had to always watch us. And when we were at home, we had to be quiet and outside for my dad to sleep. I mean, just think of it for a second. What kind of 6-year-old has to go outside and be quiet for their dad to sleep? But I did see him get very sick, a lot. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. He did have good days, but I remember many bad days. After some time passed, my parents told us it was time for him to go to heaven. All the people that he knew came to say their goodbyes. And I sat by my dad's side in his bed, drawing pictures for him to bring up to heaven. After that, we all sang his favorite song, Amazing Grace. And then he passed. Okay, but the crazy thing was that after he passed away, he had a smile on his face. I mean, I've never heard of someone passing away and then having a smile on their face. My mom said that, like, when my dad met God, that he told him, like, one of his favorite jokes, and, like, he always told jokes. They were hilarious. I was very sad. I was heartbroken. I was petrified. After that, we had his funeral. I didn't know what that meant, but all that I knew was that it was the last time I would ever see my dad again. I don't think I smiled for a very long time because I realized that I would never play or do anything with my dad again. My mom was always sad. I was so scared because I didn't like seeing her like this. I mean, it's just crazy because, like, I never really saw her cry or being upset before he passed. I had to leave all my friends and move to freezing Marquette, Michigan. And then 2 days after my 9th birthday, my brother Travis gets diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. I mean, like, okay, so he was 7, and And he's young. And, crazy thing was that God is already putting me through a lot of pressure. My dad just passed away, and now my brother gets diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Why is all this happening? I'm 9, Travis is 7, and it's just craziness. I just want to give up on God, especially on God. I want to give up on everything. I had to push through all my anger and forgive. I needed to forgive him. Because if I never forgave that day, my life would be a total wreck. And because I forgave, this amazing thing happened. My mom says that we're moving back here to San Diego. And I got to see all my friends, which was the cool part. And now, because I forgave that day, God led me to this amazing church, CRB. And now I am here, standing in front of all you, telling you my story of how I forgave. And now I almost try to come every weekend. Because when I'm here, I'm happy. I'm free. I'm loved. And most of all, I am full of hope. I couldn't imagine what life would be like without God. And if I never forgave that day, I would not be here, standing in front of you, telling my story. Thank you for listening.